This is a demonstration of Wirecast. 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 This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
There you go. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hear me. you got sound. Okay. When I bent over, I accidentally hit the mute sound. What a nut. Well, hello and welcome to my crazy world. Sango Cascara. Okay. This Cascara. Now, I'm going to break this down just as first off the rhythm itself. Okay? You have 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the. Now that doesn't sound like nothing. That sounds like you have a page out of the syncopation book or the Buddy Rich book or whatever reading book as reading. But that's the pattern. 1. Now, what we're going to do, what's this? What we're going to do now is we're going to play that melody line just with the right hand. Oh, okay? So we have 1 E and the 2 E, the 3 E and the 4 E and the. Now, let's analyze this. We're going to fill in. To make it a linear line of 16ths, we're going to fill in the blank with the left hand. So you're going to have 1 E and the. Hello, paradiddle. 1 E and the. Now this is part of line 8 of the stick control book. 2 E and the. This is line 1. 3 E and the. This is line 7. See how they combine the lines? So now, there's a lot of ways we can play this. First, you want to get the rhythm pattern. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1. Now what I'm doing there, now we got everything going on, old dog, no problem. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm playing it, I'm filling in the lefts. I'm playing all the rights as a little bit of an accent. Or you can play it on the rim. Would you like me to slow that down? 1 E and the 2. And the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the. Do we understand that? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to play harmonically. I'm going to play I'm going to play with the right foot, with the right hand and right foot, and I'm going to fill in the left hand. Slower. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the. Do we understand that, guys? understand that, Randy. It's something really nice to orchestrate. Oh, let me fix this. Ow, you son of a bitch. Ouch. So what I'm doing, I'm playing the right foot with the right hand. That's the pattern, and when I play it, I'm emphasizing that right hand. I'm accenting the right hand somewhat and ghosting the left hand. I'm going. Got it? Now, what I like to do with this is have a great time. Okay? What I like to do is when I say orchestrate it, oh, it's hitting. Nice pattern. Okay, what I do is I'll play the pattern like harmonically and 4E and then open. Then I'll play, what is this, going to sleep shit? Oh my Lord, every time I have a problem with this shit. Oh, hold on. Okay. You understand, Jimmy? You understand, Robert, Stacy, Paul? All right, and Randy. It's a fun thing to do. When I say orchestrate it, I want to create. I want to jam off that pattern. Now, I could pronounce the pattern, or I could leave it open. What I like to do is play one measure pronounced, one measure open. Do we understand what I mean by one measure open? I could play whatever I want to play in that one measure. That's open for me. What's going to make sense? And back to the pattern. Pattern, open. Pattern, open. Just give you, I'm going to do simple stuff and listen to it. You hear every other measure, you'll hear the pattern. Well, open means I'm playing here. Let me play just the pattern. Then I'll leave a measure open, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1E and the 2E and the 3 and 4E and the 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That means open. You understand that, Paul? So I'm not really preparing to play anything with that open measure. So the time goes by. 1E and the 2E and the 3. 4E and the 1E and the 2E and the E and the 4E and the. Okay? So what I do, that gives me an opportunity to improvise, to play whatever I want to play that's going to make musical sense to the pattern. of fun jamming, just jamming off the pattern. Okay, now, it comes from salsa, the pattern. I really didn't do a whole lot of investigating, okay? To be honest with you, I mean, I was pissed off yesterday all afternoon with YouTube. Now, this just happened, and I got to get it back together. It's okay now. But you understand, you have a lot of fun. Just don't try to extend yourself that you don't know what the hell you're doing. For example, make it really simple. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4. 1E and a 2E and a 3 and 4E and a 1E. You see what I'm doing in between? Nothing fancy. Just I start off simple, then ideas keep generating it. It generates ideas into my brain. I mean, I could play it here. Tune this drum. Sounds like shit. Now you understand it, you can have a lot of fun. There's no right or wrong. As long as you set yourself a platform as one measure pattern. Open, 2, 3, 4, pattern. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and the 3E and the 4 and the so on and so forth. Just have a great time with it. Just to relax, loosen up. And does it make any sense? It's just a fun thing to do. If you look at the title, I think the title of the PDFs I sent you, fun. That's all it is. This is fun. So utilize what you learn. But if you want to be analytic and say, all right, when I put the ghost notes in there, the first one, Ienda, is actually the paradiddle, line 5 of the stick control book. The second one is, the second downbeat is left, right, left. It's part of 8. All right? And the third measure is line 1. And the fourth measure is line 7. See what I'm talking about when I say everything comes from the stick control book? Simple. Be creative, improvise, have a grand old time. Now, I didn't do any research like I promised because I was so totally occupied with this insanity from YouTube about the songo. But it's a dance. I think it originates in, I'm not sure, now don't hold me to this, Brazil. I'm not sure. Now there's a lot of different options here you can play this with, all right? Now what I like to start it with, all right, I want to analyze the right hand. The right hand is going to be the ride cymbal or the bellada cymbal, but I'm too lazy to get up there right now, so what I'm going to do was this. You understand it, Paul? All right, what I'm going to do is just put my ride cymbal on like this. So my ride cymbal is going to play 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and now for those who never did this before, I would recommend, okay, getting into it like this. Play just the first downbeat. 1E and 2E 2 E and 3 E and for downbeat again and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and the second downbeat we're going to go the 1 E and 2, 3 E and 4. So every time I'm playing that, I'm adding a part of it. I'll play the 4 with the cymbal, okay? Then I'll play just the first part, the first downbeat, which is and So it'll be 1 E and I'll play it through again. The next time I play it, I'll add to the first and second downbeat. 1 E and 2 E and then 3 E and 4. Do we understand that, gentlemen? Ladies? It's a nice thing to do. 1. You could add your left foot. 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3. That right cymbal is being pronounced 1. Now, I'm keeping the volume of the snare drum. There's only one accent, and that's on the and of 1. And the other accent, the other notes are like melancholy, I guess. I don't know. They're not ghosts, but they're there. Do we understand how that goes, gentlemen, ladies, people, crazy people? Ha! It's a nice little pattern to jam off of. But I would get into a meditative zone, and hit 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2. One E. Now I'm using the ride cymbal. You can play it as fast as you want. I'm too lazy, too tired right now to play it fast. So you could use any combination. You can use the hi-hat. 1. You see, you go 1. You can use the tom-tom. Where's my notes? Yeah. 1 E and 2 E and 3, 4. Hi-hat. 2, 3, 4, 1. We get that, guys? Oh. Robert, Stacy, Old Dog, Jimmy, Seth, you guys understand it? It's just a fun thing to do. Paul, you're the only one that's responding. Did I freeze or something? I guess so. It's a fun thing. That's all it is. And today's objective was to like improvise off of that. Be creative. I'm showing you what the songo is and what the Coscut is. How about the Bayonne? You guys, don't ask me to spell it B-A-I-A-O or something like that. Bayonne. I always refer to the Bayonne as a half a clave. Do we understand what the clave is? 1 E and 2 and 1. Ooh, they sound like shit. 1 E and 2 and. That's the 3-2 song clave. So the Bayonne is the first part of the clave, the 3-2 clave. 1 E and 2 and. Okay. Time to blast out a little bit. Just have some fun, guys. That's all today's lesson is. Tomorrow we're going to get into some, tonight rather, we're going to get into some, we'll do some of this, but we're going to get into some reading. It seems to be, I'm not pointing to anybody or anything, or anyone rather, but reading seems to be everybody's weak spot. I got an exercise for you too, Jimmy, for double beaters. You there, Jim? So Jimmy's playing the sax and double beaters too at the same time. Good for him. Hey, Jimmy! We all understand what we did today. I want to talk to Jimmy. Well, this is for everybody too. Okay. Was this page 10 or 11 of the stick control book? This one, 1 and 2 and. I gotta get shit here. Oh, 1, 2. All right, so we're going to play the ride cymbal 1, 2, 3, 4 while we do this. Jimmy left. The clave. You could have a lot of fun with it. You could jam off it. Maybe I'm just having a lot of fun with the clave, but the clave in Spanish means the key, the rhythmatic key. And like I said to everybody, Chuck Silverman was a good friend of mine. And Chuck Silverman really had that Latin thing going on. He really did. And I followed him for a while, and we had long, long conversations. And one thing that he said, you want to learn the music, go live amongst them. I mean, that's not a racist thing. I mean, live amongst the Spanish people because that's their culture. The clave. Eat their rice and beans or whatever they eat. Be part of their environment and you will learn the clave and how to play it. Okay? And it's a good pattern to play. It's a fun pattern. And it keeps you focused. Seth, you understand everything. Old dog, Tracy, Robert. I guess Jimmy left. Oh. You tell him. That's cute. I like that. No sax until you're married. I just enjoy having fun, that's all. Okay. I apologize about it showing as not activated. And I don't know why that happens. Are you serious? All right. Ouch. It's a fun thing to do. It just opens you up to improv, and as long as you keep, see that, like, if you keep the rhythm or you're thinking the rhythm, it's actually an ostinato. Okay. Just keep repeating itself. What is going on? All right, not if I see you first. Be back at 7, guys. Okay. Jimmy left. Huh. All right, guys. See you all tonight.